So here's what's going on. I'm having a POTS flare up. So usually when that happens, I can't do much and all I crave is salt. So although I wanted to go to the gym today, I had originally planned for like a leg day at the gym today. I think I'm just gonna kind of just relax at home with my husband and kind of just catch up on some of my hobbies that I've been enjoying and just try to chill out. So yeah, with POTS, I think there's supposed to be like triggers for POTS, but for me, I can't seem to identify my triggers and it just happens. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I did want to briefly kind of touch base on this book so far. I'm reading The Bitter End's Birding Society by Amanda Cox, and I'm only on page 38. I don't know what it's been. I'm kind of in a reading slump, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because I read a really great book and I haven't been able to find a book that has matched that level yet, and it's been kind of hard for me to get back into it. But yes, this is what I've been reading so far, and so far it's cute. I actually think it's gonna get good, but it's kind of like a slow build, it feels like, or maybe it's just because my attention span is just not that amazing. I'm having a harder time to stay engaged with the book, but it seems like really cute. It has Christian undertones in it, I believe. Yeah, from what I've seen, they're talking a lot about God, church, Christianity, which I love. I eat that up. And they're doing it well. It sounds like really cute, authentic, not very like they're trying to make it a Christian fiction novel, but it doesn't really flow well. It flows well so far. What I've gotten so far, Anna is the main character, I believe, had a really bad incident at her elementary school that she worked at. I think there was like a shooting incident in the school, and she saved the day. But I guess the trauma was so heavy that she felt like she needed to pack up and live with her great aunt, I think. Either her great aunt or her aunt. I think it's her great aunt. And her aunt lives in a town called Bitter End. And that's kind of what I've gotten so far, but it seems really, really cute. Like a little, it doesn't feel, honestly, so far, the book does not seem like it has much of like a necessary, like a plot per se, but more so like you're getting to see the lives of the characters and feel connected to the characters and what their thoughts are and what their feelings are. And I usually don't read books like that, but I actually kind of like the way that this author is doing it. So hopefully by the time I finish it, I can give a good review of the book so far. But yeah, that's what's going on in my reading world. I like it so far. I've also been crocheting a lot. Let me show you guys how it looks so far. This is my hobby bag. It doesn't have all my hobbies, but it has quite a few of my hobbies in here. Mainly scrapbooking materials and my crochet. So I'm making this scarf. So this is how far I've gotten on my scarf that I've been crocheting. It's definitely not perfect. I'm a beginner crocheter, guys. This is like my first project like ever. Or no, actually this is my second project like ever, and I've definitely made some mistakes. As you can see here on the edges, it's just not equal. But that's okay. I'm more of a person who wants to enjoy the hobby too. Look at that, that's like crazy. Yeah, it's not even. But yeah, I'm definitely crocheting for like the fun of it and the repetitiveness of it, rather than trying to be like an actual like good crocheter and like make extravagant things like clothes. Like that's not going to happen over here. Well, actually, you know what? It might happen, but I'm sticking with the scarf. But yeah, so I think that's going to be the two hobbies I'm going to like do this evening is crocheting and reading and kind of just trying to listen to my body, because yeah, with a chronic illness, sometimes it's just the days where you really just want to push through. You just can't, and we don't shame our bodies for needing rest over here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and wait for my husband to get home. But yeah, I'm gonna get started with my reading, and actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna crochet first. I think I'm gonna get started with crocheting first. I think the worst feeling is when you found like your dream creamer, but it's a seasonal flavor. That's where I'm at currently with the cinnamon bun creamer I got from Trader Joe's. I think it's one of my favorite creamers ever, but I'm only have like this much left, and I think Trader Joe's stopped selling them. So I'm trying to savor my coffee as much as possible this morning. As we enter the weekend, there are some things I still want to do, especially preparing for Christmas. I don't even know how many more days we have left until Christmas actually comes, but I still need to wrap some gifts. I still need to get the stickers to put on the gifts that tell you who the gift is for and who gave the gift. So I still need to get that. I feel like my tree is just like, it's so bare under it, but that's okay. I'm also just kind of like not really into the commercialism of Christmas this year. I feel like it was just pushed so much this year that I just kind of just didn't really care for like the idea of like more like your traditional American Christmas. And you know, I'm a Christian, so I really wanted to focus more on like the actual meaning behind Christmas, which is Jesus' birth. So I'm gonna like kind of just like focus mainly on that because I do feel like I'm being burnt out from like the idea of like selling Christmas. It's just too much. Also, I think I even mentioned in my previous vlog that I really like the idea of just celebrating winter itself. Just the small things that I do enjoy about winter, and especially right now the trees are actually starting to lose their leaves, so the trees are kind of bare, which is kind of exciting for me, which is pretty odd. As I grow older, I'm starting to appreciate the things about different seasons that I used to not really care for. I'm still having a hard time with summer. I still don't really enjoy summer at all. It's just too hot and overstimulating for me. But I noticed that I really do enjoy fall, winter, and spring a lot. Spring is actually my favorite season. So now that the trees are starting to lose their, lose their color, lose their leaves, I think I want to go on a winter walk. I usually do prayer walks. I haven't done a prayer walk in a while. I think it's been 2 weeks since I've gone on like a specific prayer walk. So hopefully I can get that done this weekend. Hopefully today. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees today. But yeah, that's kind of just the only thing I have really planned. I am supposed to go get pho with my best friend Jess tomorrow, which is exciting. I've been really craving pho, and I feel like that's just such a good dish to eat in the winter season. So we're gonna go do that. And she also wants to go to an H Mart, so we'll do that as well. But yeah, there's not too much planned. I do just really kind of want to allow my body to rest a little bit while also getting caught up on the Christmas festivities I haven't really gotten a chance to really do so far, especially with work picking up. But yeah, now that work is starting to slow down, I can do that. But yeah.